Hey guys, Double RB back here. Got one for you. This is a continuation of my previous review, and this review is going to be on the Itazte MVP mod. It is an electronic mod, and I'll explain the difference between electronic and mechanical here in a minute, even though technically they both use battery. The Itazte MVP is by and far my favorite mod at the moment. It's the one it's lasted me for probably 7 or 8 months now, and before I ended up leaving them out where the cats could get to them, and they were smaller, cheaper mods anyway, but the cats kept getting to them, knocking them into water, playing with them and hiding them from me. But the Itazte MVP is a variable voltage, variable wattage mod. It's running at 2.29 ohms resistance right now, which I don't get why it's that high, but in future reviews I will be explaining to those new to the vaping community about your mod rebuilds, about your RDAs, which is your rebuildable drip atomizers. But this is the adjustment. In order to change it, you hold the button down till that number shows up, the next one pops up, and then once the numbers pop up, you start pressing the button to switch it, to change it. And on the bottom, it is USB charge. You can get any universal USB wall adapter, but right here as well, this output is for charging your mobile phone. This beautiful piece of equipment doubles as a temporary mobile cell phone charger. That's what the small switch here is. When you flip it up to on, whether it's on or off, as long as you have your USB cord plugged into here and into your mobile phone, it will charge it. As for vapor production, absolutely amazing. I mean, honestly, there's really nothing bad I can say about this thing. A single charge, if you treat this mod right, if you're good to it and you don't go nuts puffing away on it constantly like I do, which I need to eventually get more mods, but with this, sorry about that, had to turn it off so I can show you how to turn it off and on. But with this particular piece of equipment, if you treat it right, a single charge will last you 2 days. And this drip tip, sorry about that, this drip tip here is just a simple little plastic or acrylic drip tip. It's an aftermarket drip tip that I bought from my local vape shop, Vapor Generation, and check them out on Facebook, Vapor Generation, and the way they spell it is V-A-P-E-R and then Generation. Check them out. The guys in there are the friendliest guys that you'll ever talk to. They're knowledgeable. They carry a good line of equipment. They have RDAs, they have mechanical mods, they have straight electronic mods, but anyway, back to the Itazte MVP. In order to turn it on, unlike a lot of mods, the Itazte MVP, all you've got to do, instead of hitting it 5 times to turn it on, hit it 3 times, turn it on, 3 times, turn it off. But let's get her fired up and see what she gets on vape. I'm going to see, I've got the wattage on 5.0 and the voltage on 6.5. I'm going to turn that all the way up to 11. The voltage goes from 3.3 all the way up to 5.0, and from 6.0 on the, or sorry, that was the wattage. On the voltage, it is from 6 up to 11. And just to give you guys an idea of vapor production, I'm going to set it on the highest settings just to let you know, let you get a good idea of what kind of vapor it can produce. The only thing with that is that the vapor gets really, really hot, and it gives you a strong, kind of slightly burning lung hit. Get a good, a bit of a, when it gets hotter, it gives you a drier mouth hit, and a burning throat, a slightly warm, slightly tingly, burny, peppery lung and throat hit. But see if it'll treat us good and see what we can get out of it. Whew. Oh, wow. Forgot how strong that hits the highest level. But it kind of makes me drool, makes my mouth water a little bit. But, sorry, I've got my juice bottles in my pocket. What I'm using right now, and one of them's almost empty already, is the Vapor Generation Black Cherry. It goes, you can take it from 24 milligrams of nicotine all the way down to 0. And it smells just like a black cherry tobacco cigarillo. I mean, and they have them right now. They used to carry them in 18 milliliter bottles. They have since, due to production costs, had to drop to 15 milliliter bottles. But black cherry is one of my favorite flavors that they carry. They carry Dew on the Mountain, which obviously Mountain Dew flavored. They have Dominican Cigar, I think. They have a kind of a cinnamon menthol flavor from Nickwood. And if I remember right, most of their juices like this are PG based, propylene glycol. It's for the it's more for the flavor and the nicotine hit. If you're getting into cloud chasing, which I will cover in another segment, then you're going to want to go with VG or vegetable glycerin based juices. It produces thicker vape, it produces more vape, and that's what you want to use on your RDAs. But hopefully you guys enjoyed these first 2 reviews, and I will try and get more reviews up as I get more products to review for you guys, and I will keep on keeping on about this, and I will also review other shops and other shops juices and what mods they carry. Like the other shop that I go to is in Coffeyville, Kansas, but I mean, honestly, the reason I go there is because from time to time I'm in the area on business, so I will try and get a review of those guys up as well. Check out Vapor Generation's Facebook page and vape on.